Hey guys, Ronnie here with Alien Investigations, the show that investigates UFOs, alien phenomenon, and strange news around the world. So I'm sure you've heard of the famed movie Men in Black, which is a series of American comic science fiction action spy films directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, which stars Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. But if you're into ufology, then you also know that Men in Black are also very real. And they have been reported way back since the 1940s when folks started reporting flying saucers. Now, Men in Black appear to be agents of some kind who mysteriously show up after certain UFO sightings and attempt to silence the witnesses. They reportedly use fear, intimidation, and outright threats. There's also reports of Men in Black being army or government officials, hybrids, part alien, part human, and even reports stating that they are outright alien. Now at first they were just there to retrieve evidence, but it progressed to outright silencing. Now whether these Men in Black are humans trying to protect the secrecy of the presence of UFOs, or whether they're actual aliens just observing what we're doing, one thing is crystal clear, and there is a direct connection to Men in Black and UFOs. So in this show, we're going to go over 3 of those reported cases.
Grand Canyon Caverns, Arizona, 1996. John Rhodes pulls over on the side of the road to investigate the Grand Canyon Caverns. He notices a nice shiny black car and 2 men in suits there waiting for him. One was leaning against the car and the other walked up to John just as he was getting out of his car and said, "Mr. Rhodes."
Imagine that, in the middle of nowhere. You're finally at your destination where you need to pull over, and 2 men are waiting there for you in suits, and they mysteriously know your name. You know, you could get hurt out there. You could fall down in some hole out there and nobody would ever find you again. Just then, John knew that he had just been threatened by the Men in Black. And John says that they didn't show any kind of ID. They didn't have any kind of markings on their clothing to show where they worked or who they worked for. They just said what they had to say, and then they got back in their vehicle. He also said that the car was way too clean. Imagine, you're in the middle of the Arizona desert. There's cars passing by, kicking up dust, but the car apparently didn't have any kind of dust or dirt on it. He also said that their shoes were super shiny. They were so shiny, in fact, that you could see your reflection in them. He said that it looked like they wasn't even there at all. Like they stepped out of their car for the first time. Brand new car, brand new clothes, brand new shoes. It was a very strange experience.
John Rhodes thinks a network of underground bases may lay there, perhaps connecting the Grand Canyon with Dulce and Area 51, all of which is reported hubs of reverse engineering and alien technology.
John says that only 3.3% of the Grand Canyon has ever been surveyed. And because of the geology of the Grand Canyon cavern area, it's conducive to underground caverns and underground tunnels.
If John Rhodes' theory is correct, and they are indeed tunnels underground connecting all of these underground alien bases, this could be a genuine reason these Men in Black are showing themselves. UFO researcher Jack Robinson and his wife, Mary, began to experience extremely strange events as they pursued more alien and UFO-related research. They would come home to find their UFO files disturbed. Mary began to notice a strange man in a black suit and hat staring up at their apartment from the doorway. Mary mentioned this activity to a friend. The friend, Tim Green Beckley, drove over to see what she was talking about and snapped a photo of the man, which is believed to be one of the most ironclad pieces of proof of the Men in Black. Ontario, Canada, October 14th, 2008. Hotel manager Shane Sovar, along with the hotel security guard, reported seeing a large triangular UFO outside the hotel on 2 occasions a few weeks apart. The Aerial Phenomenon Investigations team looked into the incident. 2 weeks later, according to 3 other witnesses, 2 men in black entered the hotel and asked to speak with Shane Sovar and the hotel security guard. Witnesses described the men as being tall, wearing black suits, black hats, identical faces, extremely pale skin, no eyebrows or eyelashes, and abnormally large eyes. A woman who spoke with the men claimed that she felt the men knew what she was thinking. Here is the actual footage of the Men in Black entering the hotel.
Rumor has it that Men in Black are in fact a covert government operations or organization funded perhaps by the black budget, somewhat embedded within the Air Force budget. Now, in my opinion, there's also some evidence of disinformation out there too, such as the book and movie Mirage Men. Mirage Men is a journey into disinformation, paranoia, and UFOs, which was published September 13, 2010 by Mark Pingleton. This book and movie explores the possibility of how the US government manipulated the public's belief in UFOs to hide military aircraft experimentation. Now, there were claims of a former Air Force Special Investigations officer named Richard Doty, who is also in this film and in the book, who admits to having infiltrated UFO circles as an actual man in black. And of course, to get your own take on this, you can watch the movie or read the book for more information on this stuff. Now, if you'd like to learn more about Men in Black cases, I would recommend checking out the book Casebook of Men in Black by Jim Keith. Jim Keith is a best-selling conspiracy writer, and this book is a follow-up of some of his previous books of investigations on Men in Black stories. You can find this book on eBay for around $4 to $10 right now, so it's not too bad. Now, after overviewing all of these cases, there's no disputing that someone out there is trying to silence people who are reporting UFO sightings. So who are these strange beings all garbed in black? Are they government agents? Aliens? Creatures from another dimension? Who knows? Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the show, and if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button because there's more great stuff to come. Also, you can find the contact information in the description below, so don't be shy and send us some of your own personal UFO or alien related sightings that you'd like us to share with others. So again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your way out, and make sure to hit the bell icon so you can be notified when the next video comes out. And remember guys, keep looking to the skies and have your phones and cameras ready, because you never know when you'll see something strange or unexplainable. I'll see you right back here every Wednesday with fresh new episodes of Alien Investigations.